Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and today I have a pregnancy update. I was gonna wait until I was officially in my second trimester to do another pregnancy update, but I feel like so much has happened, so I'm just gonna do one today. If you want to catch up on my pregnancy related videos, I do have a pregnancy playlist on my channel, which you can find down below or just on my channel. Also be sure to subscribe though for other lifestyle, pregnancy, beauty content, all of that fun stuff, and we'll get right into my little pregnancy update. So I'm filming this on the day that I turned 26 weeks. I think that this is gonna go up when I'm 26 plus 1 or 2. I'll put it on the screen. But I am officially 26 weeks pregnant, which is so crazy. It's so weird because I know that I'm almost in my third trimester. It depends who you ask. Some people say that 27 is the start. I guess because of the 13-week rule, and then some people say 28 is the start due to the actual month rule. So I'm gonna count it at 28 weeks, I think, because that is when month 7 starts. So I think that's what I'm gonna count as being in the third trimester, but I am at the end of my second, which is so crazy. So I'm gonna start out with my symptoms and stuff, and then I will get into the personal stuff. So the first big thing that I've had is major insomnia. I know that I said that in my last update, I was getting a little bit of it, but it wasn't that bad. And now it's gotten a lot worse for sure. It's just really hard to fall asleep. And then I don't stay asleep because I pee so often, which that was already going on, but falling asleep is definitely hard. I have started taking Unisom, which is labeled as safe for pregnancy. They recommend that to you in your first trimester for nausea and stuff, but it is a sleep aid. So I've been trying to use that, and then I don't know, the sleep quality definitely isn't there. It's making me very tired during the daytime, which sucks, but I mean, I have the ability to be able to rest when I need to and stuff, so I can't complain too much about being tired. I'm just always tired. I had my first nosebleed since my last update, and then I had a second one the other day. I know that nosebleeds can be more common in pregnancy. It's labeled as kind of a symptom, and I'm not someone who typically gets nosebleeds. It might be once a year, if that I ever get a nosebleed. It just doesn't happen to me often. So when I got the first one, I was like, okay, I guess it's a pregnancy thing. And then I got a second one, which is so odd for me. But I heard it's because of all of the extra blood circulating, and also you're more congested when you're pregnant, and I guess that all makes sense in some type of way that could give you nosebleeds. So I've had 2 so far. A big change I've had is a lot of SPD pain. I think it stands for symphysis pubic dysfunction, something like that, and that's what we're obviously assuming it is. Mainly at night when I'm trying to change positions, turning over, getting out of bed, definitely, sometimes getting out of the car a little bit. It's just mainly, I can't explain it in any other way besides literally just being groin pain, and it's not anything they can really do anything for. It's not anything super concerning at this point either. I told my doctor about it just to tell her, and they're not concerned, and it really doesn't truly bother me that much. I truly don't feel like I can complain very much because my pregnancy is so easy thus far that I feel like I don't want to complain about anything, because I would do it again 10,000 times, because so far it's just been that simple. But I do get a lot of groin pain. It's worse on days that I try to work out, but I mean, it's definitely not anything I can't handle. It's not anything that's overly painful, at least not for me. So it's a symptom that's there that I kind of try to keep an eye on a little more, but it's not horrible, just a lot of groin pain. I actually also have a lot of Braxton Hicks, which I've kind of gotten them here and there since really early in my pregnancy, since around 16 weeks, and I definitely wasn't sure at first if it was just the baby moving or if it was Braxton Hicks, and I really think it's Braxton Hicks, because when I poke the area, I'll get a major just wave of pressure over the lower part of my stomach pretty much, and when I like kind of like press on that area, everyone says that if I press on that area, if it's the baby moving, I should get a reaction, and I don't. It just stays hard and nothing really happens. So that's kind of how I've differentiated Braxton Hicks and like baby movements. So hopefully that makes sense. I still get a lot of movement at night. That's the main time I get movement for sure. I get some really odd positionings on my stomach already, which is kind of funny. I went back to the doctor for my 25-week appointment, and she basically said that she did the little measurement over your stomach thing and said I was measuring 25 weeks, which I was 25 weeks, and then checked the heartbeat. That was normal, and that was it. So I go back at 28 weeks for my glucose test. She told me she's really not worried about me having gestational diabetes, but of course you have to do the test. So I'll go in for the 1 hour test. Pray for me that I just passed the first time, because I haven't gained a lot of weight during pregnancy. I've only gained around 10 to 12 pounds depending on the day. And I do eat generally decently still. I try to eat healthy for the most part as much as I can. So hopefully I'll be good, but I just know that diabetes runs really highly in my family. So just pray for me that my body is on my side during this pregnancy. At 24 and a half weeks, I graduated from college. So that's a thing that happened in my personal life, is I graduated. And then lastly, the only other real update I have is that at 25 weeks, so 1 week ago, on Mother's Day, my husband left me for 12 weeks, which I think is going to be like in this title. So it's probably like what you're wondering what I'm talking about. But yeah, I turned 25 weeks on a Sunday, and my days turn over on Sundays, so it was Mother's Day, and my husband had to leave to go to, like, I think Columbus, and he is gone for the next 12 weeks, so he will come back when I am somewhere between 37 to 38 weeks, somewhere in that range more than likely. And he is gone for OCS, which is an officer training school thing with the Army. So before anyone like wonders, yeah, that sucks. It sucks. I'm like not a very independent person already. And we don't get to talk a whole lot right now. He said it probably will change as it goes on, but right now it's like we might get like an hour at the very most, usually less than a half hour every day to like actually talk to each other, which definitely is hard when we're used to being together all the time. He's never left me for more than 3 weeks with Army stuff, so it's definitely crazy that it's going to be 12 weeks. But we knew that for this opportunity, the only chances of doing this were going to be if he went now or if he went right after we had the baby. And we knew that in the end, looking back, it would be better if he was gone during my pregnancy than if he was gone when we had a newborn baby at home. I mean, I'm feeling positive today. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm keeping myself kind of busy. I've already had some days already that are just like horrible, and I just kind of let myself have those days where I'm just kind of like sad and lonely and don't want to do anything, and then get back up the next day and get back to being productive and keeping myself busy. So hopefully this kind of flies by as much as possible. But yeah, I mean, it sucks, but I will survive. I know that in the end, looking back, it's going to be worth it, because it's just something to help further my husband's career, both in the Army and also in like civilian work in the future. So it's just a stepping stone that we kind of have to have him take. I know it's harder for him. He's the one over there doing all of the work. It just sucks for me because I'm pregnant and I'm in my first pregnancy. So I think that's the main issue, is that since I am pregnant and hormonal and I've never been pregnant before, it makes me feel a lot more like alone, and like I realize that I'm alone a lot more, where if he was home, but I feel like he's here experiencing everything with me, so I don't feel like that. But yeah, I feel like there's not much else I can say. That's just my like main update, is that he's gone until literally the end of my pregnancy, which is kind of the biggest hurdle to overcome through the rest of my pregnancy. But yeah, I have 2 weeks until my glucose test, and then maybe I'll do another pregnancy update sometime after that. Let me know if you guys enjoy pregnancy updates and like pregnancy videos because I've done a little bit more beauty lately, but I still want to make sure I'm updating on my pregnancy and baby stuff, of course, as we prepare to go into my 3rd trimester. So I'm going to put a little belly shot right here so you can be updated on what my stomach currently looks like, and then that will be it for this video. Be sure to subscribe for more pregnancy content as well as other lifestyle and beauty content here on my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.